Welcome in, beautiful travelers. I'm Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a reading for our water signs, Pisces. Welcome in, Pisceans. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross-watchers. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. Anytime that you come across this message and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. The messages coming through the readings should resonate or reflect some aspect of your current situation, as well as confirm or resonate with the deep inner knowing. So use your discernment. If it fits, let it fit. If it doesn't, you might want to check out your moon sign, your ascendant sign, or your Venus sign. I will have an extended for you at the end of this video. We'll dive deeper into your message, and any zodiac signs that come through in your reading, we'll explore those in the extended as well. And I'd like to thank those who are supporting the channel by subscribing and liking. To help the channel grow. It's much appreciated and it's very much honored, so that other Pisceans can get the messages that might be needed for them as well. So we are at Lionsgate. Lots of energies coming in. Time to activate. Activate all those aspects of self, your exploration, your innate nature, and what you're here to do on this planet. So use those lunar energies tonight. They're there for you to use. The portal is open. So this is for Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for those watching. Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for those watching. Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for those watching. All right, here we go, Pisces. So overall energy for the reading, you got the Queen of Swords. Maybe just being very objective. Not a whole lot of emotion, not a whole lot of feelings right now, because the Queen of Swords is not empathetic. She's kind of cut and dry. She gets to the gut root of everything, but she's pretty much cut and dry. She doesn't want to hear sympathy or emotion or crying. She just wants, what are the facts? Here's where you go. Here's what you do. So your situation right now, you got the Knight of Swords. Well, this could be people surrounding you, or this could be you. Remember, feel free to swap around the characters who might be giving advice, telling you what to do. There's just a lot coming at you as far as like information, thoughts, communication. Could be your own, could be in your head, yourself, or it could be from other people. But your opportunity right now is the Devil. It's Capricorn energy coming in. So if the messages are sent that it brings you fear or anxiousness or anxiety, those are blockages. If the messages that are coming in honor you peace, honor you quietness, honor you stillness, and honor you the space you need to be able to process, then that is not the Devil energy. So there's something trying to block you, and it could be mind control or trying to confuse your mind, have you thinking, because this is your opportunity to kind of look at this. Like, whenever the Devil shows up, you're always asking yourself, okay, what is holding me back, or who is holding me back? This is also Capricorn energy, might be dealing with the Capricorn. But your current influence right now, or how you got here, is the Knight of Wands. You could have been reactive rather than responsive. You may have acted on impulse, or somebody around you may have acted on impulse. Maybe you went with a desire before thinking it through. But what's behind you now? The Magician. Could be an air sign, Gemini, or it could be a Virgo. Maybe trying to make things happen, being a little bit manipulative. Maybe trying to use power or some kind of construct not in its authentic way. What the universe is co-creating with you, we have the Emperor. So normally the Emperor is about confidence and strength and strategy and being strategic and being very knowledgeable and kind of, you know, very secure. But the Emperor can also be not overburdensome, but like too much. Too much. Like people who put their influence or their opinions in, and it's just like you didn't ask for it. So let's see what's coming in here. Well, we got strength. So that's always knowing if your response, you know, watch for, is it fight or flight, or is it more like a quiet reserve? So what's surrounding you that might be influencing you? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Watch for patterns and cycles here. There's a turn of events, or there's been a change. Or things seem to just keep going in cycles, round and around and around and around. But your strength through this, temperance, that's patience, that's growth. This also could be extreme. Might be on one end of the spectrum and then going to the other end and then coming back to the other end. So this is like, in what experiences are you choosing to embody? What experiences are you choosing to make a contract with? What do I mean by that? If an experience shows up, by you giving it your energy, you're either saying, yes, I'm coming in contract with this, or if you don't give it your energy, no, that's not the experience I want to have. So just be mindful of that. What experiences are you allowing in? Your concerns about this, you have the Six of Wands. Well, you want something better. You want something better than what's being presented. You're kind of shutting yourself down a little bit right now, which may be needed in this situation, to kind of see things a little bit more objectively. But your future possibilities, you've got the Three of Wands. You can turn your back to some things, and you can open yourself up to other things. You have the capability to manifest what you want. It's just learning how to engage in what experiences you want to feel. So let's see where we go with this, Pisces. Let's find out what the Devil is. Clarify what the Devil is here. It's Capricorn energy. When it comes up as an opportunity, it's always a good time to start asking yourself the good questions. Queen of Swords, asking yourself the good questions. What is it about this experience that I either like or don't like? Kind of using your Knight of Swords, your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, your concerns, to kind of decipher this. So we got the Three of Cups. That is something, that is an outside influence. that's impacting this. There's some kind of outside influence that's impacting what's going on right now. We got the Seven of Swords. So something might not be in its authenticity. Something might be here to kind of thwart you or deceive you or throw you off guard. And we have the Seven of Wands. So you're wondering, am I doing the right thing? And it might be having you throw up your defenses. Which could also be another blockage. Not that you're supposed to, accept deception. That's not what this is saying. But you are supposed to look at it and notice it and see it. Just your awareness of it starts changing it. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to. It's just, do you choose to engage in this? You either do, Three of Wands. You either turn your back to it, Three of Wands, and open yourself up to something different. So let's see what the Knight of Wands is. This could have been a trigger. Whatever this experience is, it could have been a trigger. Maybe you're aware of it. Maybe you're starting to become aware of it. We got the Tower. We got the Eight of Pentacles. And we got the Four of Wands. Well, this definitely had something to do with something you've worked very hard for. Something that's been a staple or something stable in your life. Could have been, a commitment. Something that you've really put a lot of hard work into. Some sort of commitment, some sort of staple in your life. You know what that is. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's with your children, if you have children, whether it's with parents. It's something that you have put a lot of energy and time and effort into. Something that you've been very committed to. This kind of set this off. Kind of threw a wrench in there for you. I think it triggered you. Maybe you retaliated a little bit. The Magician. Maybe you decided to kind of, maybe unknowingly, not knowingly, but maybe you used, control tactics to kind of the Emperor can be very controlling and kind of dictating. Maybe you took on that kind of all right, I'm going to take charge of this situation and I'm going to control this. Then again, that's that fight or flight syndrome, right? That is part of the Magician, manipulation. Also could be a Gemini you're dealing with or a Virgo. So let's find out what the Emperor is. Six of Cups. Knight of Cups, the Empress. Well, you got the Emperor and the Empress here. So, this is about understanding the difference between, they balance each other out beautifully, right? You've got soft, kind, loving energy with kind of more of a doing energy, somebody who's strategic, and they balance each other out. So be mindful of maybe extremes in your emotions that might be coming up. This could be from maybe your upbringing. Maybe it needs to be matured a little bit. Maybe you need to recognize it. Maybe this is something that has to do with children, something that triggered you. Maybe it has something to do with the job. Maybe it has something to do with the relationship. But it either seems to be all or nothing, on or off. And so the universe is trying to help you balance your emotions so that they mature, so that they come into fruition. Because something from the past keeps arising. Something from the past in your history keeps arising. So the theme is to remove the emotional aspect of it and look at it objectively. Use your experiences and your experiential knowledge to kind of decipher what's happening here. Because outside influences are going to influence us all the time. It's how you respond to it that starts changing it. So here's strength. How are you responding? These are the future influences coming in. Kind of learning. See how she's learning to tame? So there's your emperor and your empress, right? The internal and the external. Learning how to tame the external so the internal can be calm. So clarify what this strength is for our Pisces. We got the Hanged Man. Pause, reflect, meditate, take a breath, do some breath work. 9 of Cups for yourself. And we got the Princess of Wands before you hit the trigger, before the trigger hits you. This is where you're going to find your confidence and your surety and your power to be able to not control the situation, because then you're just doing an emperor again when you're trying to control everything. But it allows you to access inner parts of yourself to be able to react with what's happening on outside influences. So let's find out what the Wheel of Fortune is. This must happen quite frequently. Maybe you bottle it up and then and then it explodes. We got Leo showing up here in your reading. We got Scorpio showing up in your reading. We got Gemini and Virgo showing up in your reading. And we got Capricorn so far. And we got Aquarius, if you're dealing with one of those signs. Ten of Swords. Feeling powerless. Could be exhaustion. Be careful of exhaustion. Feeling powerless, exhausted, defeated. Your energy's just been zapped. That's always a sign then when more pressure, like it's pressure coming all the time. Five of Swords. 5 of Cups. This is pressure. This is feeling like you're constantly having to defend. It makes you sad, it makes you exhausted, and then something happens, and then you're regretful. So what happens is that you feel like you're losing your power, and then you kind of rise up to the situation and take your power back, and then you regret it. And only you know how that works for you. So you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together with me, but you know how that resonates with your situation. When you feel like your power has been taken away and you're triggered, you rise up, and then it's combat time, fight or flight, and then you regret it afterwards. So Temperance is here. This is your strength. You may not know you have it, but it's here. Temperance is here to help you balance these energies out so that you can feel more balanced and you can get the things done and do the things that you want for your life. Clarify Temperance, please. Granted, this could be a partner triggering you. This could be children triggering you. Oh. This could be a relative triggering you. This could be parents triggering you. This could be your job triggering you. It could be a combination of all of it. So you don't see this. You don't know how to access this. But you want to. Because you want to be liberated out of this. You want to balance out. Because you've got 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and Justice. You may not know how to get here. But you want liberation from this. You may not be telling anybody that. Because pride... Emperor, you may not be telling anybody that, but you want things to balance out. You want to feel more balanced. You don't want to be reactive. And you can, because these are your strengths. These are your strengths and these are your advantages. It's just that you don't see it. Now that you're aware of it and you start asking yourself the questions, and you start pausing before you respond, and you recognize whether it's a fight or flight response, you're going to be able to balance, because you got the Empress and the Emperor in you, Pisces. Those are the top 2 like major arcanas. Those are the ones that are like the Emperor is the guide for all the kings, and the Empress is the guide for all the queens. So whatever you learned for this can be also unlearned. So let's see what the 6 of Wands is. This is your thoughts or your concerns about it. We got the King of Cups, wanting to be more loving and more open. We got the Devil, but you feel like you're being blocked. And we got Death. This is what needs to be transformed. So we got Capricorn showing up again. We got Scorpio showing up here as well. So it's going to take empathy and compassion for yourself as well. And this is the transformation. This is what you want to rise above. 6 of Wands, right? That's Phoenix rising up out of the ashes. And it's going to take more openness. It's going to take more compassion and understanding for yourself. It's going to take really more recognition of understanding, like, you know, things outside in this world cannot be controlled. This is not just about, you know, controlling what you can and letting go of the rest. This is about you being able to understand your own power in the sense of being able to navigate through your own emotions. Has nothing to do with reality. So whatever experiences are coming at you, you can either choose to participate in them by giving it your energy. So if it's fight or flight, that's, you know, there's your response. That now you're entering in a contract. But if it's pause and breath work or any kind of work that helps you kind of, okay, center, I don't need to respond to it, then that energy has nowhere to go because you're not giving it a contract. You're not entering in with it. And the pressure's on because the devil's here twice. The pressure's on. Because the devil doesn't want to see you. In a sense, the devil is there to show you what you can't see, the Two of Swords, so that you want things to change and you want things to be different and you want to step into your innate nature. So, okay, this is what's happening with you. And so, and this could be, you know, come from Six of Cups. It could have came from childhood experiences. Doesn't necessarily have to be your family upbringing. It could have just been being bullied in school. It could have been something that happened in middle school. It could have been on sports teams and You know, people were just always knocking you down. You felt like you always had to defend yourself. It could have just been with high school friends. Always, you know, feeling like you had to fight to fit in. There's so many experiences that have, you know, put this little package together. So those are kind of the things to think about. So in the extended, we are going to look at Scorpio energy, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, here you are, Pisces. You're in your own reading. Leo. Scorpio again. We got the wheel. Sagittarius. So I will look at those in the extended. If you are in a connection with one of those, doesn't have to necessarily be an intimate connection, although it can be. But, you know, some of these signs could be background players in your life as well. So let's get something for you to use to help you through this. This is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. Something you can work with, touch, feel, smell, taste. I don't know, I don't usually lick my crystals. I kiss them, but I don't usually lick them. Malachite. Ooh, that's a powerful transformational stone. That's a hot topic right now, malachite. That is a major stone of significant transformation. It is very powerful. You cannot mess with the energies of this. I'll just let you know that this is really dealing with kind of your thought processes and the subconscious, about maybe some things that you can't see. Malachite, the subconscious mind. Malachite brings to light ingrained programming and toxic beliefs. An amulet against pain, this is a powerful stone for emotional transformation. It stimulates the survival instinct. There you go, fight or flight. Unconscious programs or beliefs cause psychosomatic dis-ease. Go willingly into the depths. Therapy may be needed. Your deepest fears become your greatest gifts as hidden abilities come to light. Go where angels fear to tread to bring back insights for your own healing and that of others. Explore your depths. Danger threatens. Not all is as it seems. Stand firm in your power and have no fear. You survive. Protect yourself against unseen forces or powerful minds that manipulate you. Learn psychic protection. Take a course to call up past life skills. Spread your wings. Do not become embroiled with a charismatic man or woman. Do not become embroiled with a charismatic man or woman. Here is your healing insight. Detoxify your mind, your body, and your emotions, and recognize deep psychosomatic causes of dis-ease. This is your path to well-being. Your soul path, transforming your subconscious mind. Powerful reading for you, Pisces, but very positive, very positive. Well, I'm not going to classify positive and negative. Very informing. Very informing. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. May it encompass the essence of your being. And for those of you going on, the link is in the description box below, and I'll see you over there.